Oke, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Sigit Pangestu Aji. I'm from class Technical Egg Alpha. In this video, I will explain about bunker procedure. Before I tell about bunkering procedure, let's get to know what is bunkering. Bunkering is a process of floating the oil from the tank truck to the ship. This floating is in accordance with the procedures and standards of the related ports or STS, ship to ship, from ships to consumer ships. Bunkering is dangerous. Procedure for bunkering operation on a ship. Bunkering procedure is one such operation on a ship which has been the reason for several accidents in the past. Bunkering on a ship can be of fuel oil, sludge, diesel oil, cargo, etc. Bunkering of fuel or diesel oil requires utmost care and alertness to prevent any kind of fire accident or oil spill. Bunkering operation procedure. The bunkering procedure on a ship can be divided into three important steps. Preparation. Preparing for the bunkering operation, which will involve the readiness of bunkering equipment, storage tanks, and bunkering safety performing the bunkering operation in real time as per the pre-decided procedure and receiving the marine fuel according to the bunker plan. Wrapping up the bunkering operation with utmost safety and ensuring the correct amount and quality of bunker fuel has been received on board from the bunkering facilities or bunker ship or shore truck, etc. Before bunkering operation, first the chief engineer should calculate and check which bunker oil tanks are to be filled after he receives confirmation from the shore office about the amount of fuel to be accepted. Second, it might be required to empty some tanks and transfer the oil from the tank to the other. This is required to prevent the mixing of two oils and prevent incompatibility between the previous oil and the new oil. Third, the sounding of other fuel storage tank not be used in bunkering operation should also be taken to keep a record of fuel already present on board. This will help the ship's officer in case any valve is leaking and the bunker oil is being transferred to the unwanted tank. Relate reading, sounding and different methods of taking sounding on a ship. Fourth, a meeting should be held between the members that will take part in the bunkering process, and they should be explained about the following: which tanks are to be filled, sequence, order of tanks to be filled, how much bunker oil is to be taken. During bunkering procedure, first, during the start of the bunker, the pumping rate is kept low. This is done to check that the oil is coming to the tank to which the valve is open. Second, the ship staff must track the sounding of select bunkering tank and other tanks which are not involved in the operation to ensure oil is only going to the selected tank. Third, after confirming the oil is coming to the proper tank, the pumping rate is increased as agreed before. Fourth, generally, only the tank filling is preferred because kicking of tank more than one tank at a time increases the chance of overflow. After bunkering procedure or wrap up. First, once the bunker is finished, it is a general practice to outflow the bunkering supply line from discharging all the oil trapped in the pipelines. At this stage, ensure all sounding pipe caps are closed and keep a watch on those storage tank fans which are at its maximum limit. Avoid opening, avoid opening the bunkering supply line connecting between bunker ship and receiving manifold. In case of any discrepancy, the supplier may agree to compensate the shortfall and may resume bunkering operation. Third, jog and trim of the ship is checked. Fourth, take sounding of all the tanks bunkered. Fifth, the volume bunkered should be corrected for trim, heel, and temperature correction. Sixth, in general, for each degree of increase the temperature, the, des- the density should be reduced by 0.64 kilogram per meter cubic. Seventh, four samples are taken during bunkering. One is kept on board, one for the bunker ship or berth, one for analysis, one for port state or IMO. The chief engineer will sign the bunker receipt and the amount of bunker receipt. Ninth, if there is any shortfall of bunker receipt, the chief engineer can issue a note of protest against the barge or supplier in case the deficit is not agreed by the bunker supplier. 10th, after everything is settled, the hose connection is removed. 11th, the sample is sent for laboratory analysis. 12th, the chief engineer will make the entry of the operation in oil record book along with received PTN. 13th, the new bunker should not be used until the report from the lab. Thanks for your attention. That's my videos, and keep hold